Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. Hope you want to stick around, you know, it's a pretty great time around here. For today's video, I'm going to be filming my everyday college makeup routine. Yeah, pretty exciting. I don't know, I typically tend to wear more makeup than like most people, I would say. I don't know, I just like putting on makeup. I think it's really fun. So yeah, I'm just going to be showing you guys the steps that I do to put on my makeup and everything. All the products that I'm using are going to be linked down below. That way you guys can click on them and shop them if you want. I don't know. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's get on with the video. Alright everyone, let's get started. I hope this is tall enough. Alright, so we're going to be starting off. I always prime my face using the Master Blur Stick. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know. It's by Maybelline. Really like it. So I just put this mainly in my T-zone. The next thing I do after that is I kind of like to blend it in. So I use my beauty blender. It's kind of dirty. Sorry. But I just tap it into my skin just so I know that it's like in there, you know. Alright, next step, we're going to be taking my foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. It's the Dewy and Smooth, if you guys were wondering. Like I said, I'll have everything linked down below. So yeah. But I just take a little bit and put it on my hand. After I have like, I don't know, this much on my hand, I just swipe it on my face. Once I have everything applied on my face, I look kind of weird, but I take my beauty blender and I wet it. So here it is, completely wet, and I just dry it off with my towel just a little bit. That way it's not like soaking wet. But yeah, I do this, that way it's nice and squishy. And I just tap the foundation into my face. Once that's all nice and blended out, I just take my concealer. This is the infamous Tarte Shape Tape that everyone uses. But I just place this right underneath my eyes. I kind of do a small little triangle. I also place a little bit right here just to brighten up my forehead, down my nose, and I also do my eyelids. That way I kind of prime my eyelids. I don't know, because my eyes are really veiny. So then I just take my beauty blender again and blend it out. The next step that I do in my makeup routine is set my under eyes. So I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I just take a big fluffy brush. This one is from Eco Tools, and I just tap it all underneath my eyes, and then I do underneath my eyes and my eyelids just because I feel like that's the places that crease the easiest. And then once I have all of that set, I will just set the rest of my face with a little bit of this powder, not too much though. Now that my face is all set in place, the next thing I do is bronze. So I am going to be taking my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, as well as a, I don't know, just a regular fluffy brush. This one's from Morphe. And I just tap my brush in and I just go right on the contours of my face. And I also do my forehead just to warm up that area too. Next thing I do is take another brush. This one's kind of angled. And I'll take some blush. This one's from Tarte. And if I could open it, there we go. I just take a little bit and put it on my cheeks. Next step of my makeup routine is probably my favorite part, so I'm going to be taking highlighter. This one is from Smashbox. It's the Casey Holmes collection. I really like it. And I just take another one of my Morphe brushes, and I'm going to be taking this like center and left shade and just like mixing them together. And I just put it right on my cheekbone. I also like to take a little bit of highlight and just put it on my, like, right above my eyebrow. I don't know why I do this. That's what some YouTubers do, so that's what I do. Alright, so, can't forget the nose. Just a little bit. I don't know. Just for funsies. Next step is going to be filling in my eyebrows. I don't really like to do a lot just because I don't really know how to do my eyebrows that well. But I'm going to be taking the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I always take the spoolie end first and comb through. I make some weird faces doing brows, so yeah. Alright, so next thing I do is just I draw a line underneath, then I connect the tail and kind of make that shape nice and defined, and I fill it in a little bit. And then when it comes to like the more like front part of my brows, I don't really do a whole lot. I kind of just fill in like the sparse areas if I see any. Yeah, I don't really have any specific thing that I do. So now I just repeat this step on my other brow. Okay, now that I have my brows all drawn in, I like to set them in place. So I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I just go over my brows to make sure they stay in place. Next thing I do is highlight underneath my brows. So I'm going to be taking this little baby brush and taking the same highlight from before, and I just put a little bit underneath my brows. I don't know, I just like how that looks. I really need my brows done. Hopefully I can get those done soon. The next step, this is kind of just like, I don't know, this is like sometimes when I feel like it, but if I want something on my eyes but I don't really want to do eyeshadow, normally I always just take my bronzer again and just a fluffy brush, and I just put it in my crease just to kind of give me, I don't know, something on my eyelid. The next step is to highlight my inner tear duct, so I just take the same brush again and I just put a little bit of highlight in my inner tear ducts. Not too much, but you know, just something. And before I put on my mascara, the thing I like to do is set my face, and I use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, so I just put a little bit of that on. Alright, so normally I just fan my face. I like to tap a little bit of it in with my beauty blender, just so it's fully, you know, set into my skin. And the last step I do is put on some mascara. This one is from Rimmel London. It's the Wonder Lash. I don't really like it. I just use it because I have it, but yeah. Alright, so once my mascara is all on, that's pretty much done. I just put on a little bit of chapstick. This is from Burt's Bees, and that's it. That's all I really do for makeup on an everyday basis. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Alright, so that completes this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do my everyday makeup routine. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and bye-bye.